What a journey this has been. I hope you are enjoying it. Amen. And listen, as we journey, not everybody's journey is the same. We have to realize that what you are going through and I'm going through, we're gonna do it a little bit different. We're gonna show some emotions that others won't. Amen. And so we started this thing with a big complaint. I am sick of this. Amen. I'm sick of manna. I'm sick of chicken. Amen. And then we went on to talk about the repeat offenders. Those who just kept going back, doing the same thing over and over again, as if God didn't surprise you in the desert, didn't break a stone and water came out. Or to just take you back to the big question, will you trust me? And how about breaking point? That's where we all will get to. If you're not gone there already, we all will meet our breaking point. Amen? This woman, and Aisha, you put up a picture for me. She is a soldier. This woman's name is Deshauna. You heard the name? Deshauna Barber. Deshauna Barber. And one time she was approached by a woman that saw something in her and told her, you know what? You are beautiful. You can be Miss USA. And she thought to herself, you must be crazy. And she didn't quite believe what the woman had told her, but she began a journey of preparing herself, making sure that she was properly put together, and she went on and entered her first pageant. And guess what? She lost. Oh, did not hear her name? I said Deshauna. And so, not being too discouraged, she decided to do it again. The second time. Guess what? Why are you so negative, man? She lost. Alright, so guess what? Third time has to be a charm. She enters pageant again. Guess what? Oh man, you guys are getting good. Alright, so she goes again, now being discouraged. She enters another one. Guess what happened this time? Wow, you guys are good. She lost again. And she goes back a sixth time. And guess what the result this time was? She lost. And she called the woman and said, hey, you told me I could be Miss USA. You told me I could win a pageant. That woman later would pass away from leukemia. And she said that 2015 came around and she entered another pageant. And guess what happened? She won Miss District of Columbia. 6 months later, she goes on to be Miss USA, Deshauna Barber. The whole idea is that in the land between, there will be some setbacks. There will be some time when you don't understand why I'm doing the things that I was told to do, but no result. I have another guy. You guys may know this name if you're in the fitness industry or if you are familiar with Navy SEALs. This is David Goggins. And He was working a job like a security, but he had a dream to become a Navy SEAL. But the guy in the middle looks nothing like a Navy SEAL, does he? Right? He looks nothing like a Navy SEAL. And so he goes, and the person that he met up with told him, listen man, you gotta lose some weight. You gotta drop some weight, man. I hear what you're saying, but this is Navy SEAL, this is you, and then there's a between. You gotta work out the between. And so he sets out on an adventure. And he loses the weight. And here now he makes it to training. And I don't know about you, but I've heard only and I've watched on TV and I've seen some of the training. It is no joke. The things you have to go through to become a Navy SEAL, it is life altering. This thing would literally take your life. The training. And so he goes through weeks of this training and he's getting good at this. Guess what? There are certain amounts of miles you have to run. There's certain amount of time you have to stay in cold water. And after a while he developed a stress fracture. Guess what? You can't be a SEAL with no broken bone. And so he had to be thrown out. The land between where you are supposed to be and where you are. But he didn't get discouraged. And quite often the land between is a place where we are discouraged. And guess what I want to say to you, if you're in the land between and you are discouraged, guess what? My topic. You are in good company. Hello? You are in good company. And I'm going to get to the meat of it, but he goes back and he takes care of himself, stays in shape, goes back. And today, fought in wars, came back home, one of the best motivational speakers you will find in this country today. Because he did not give up. Amen. He did not give up. And as we have journeyed these few weeks through the land between, most of you are probably saying, well, I'm not there. What you're going through is probably not what I'm going through. My level of struggle is not yours. I get it. But the land between, we find that there are some great mighty men that face some struggles. I want to talk to us about this, good company. And in Numbers 11:11, and you have if you're taking notes, I prepared that so you can have it. We have Moses, and it's not, I'm glad this is not in Exodus, it's later on, because they have been journeying for some time, right? They have been journeying for some time. You saw what Moses did with that little stick. You saw what God was able to do with Moses. You saw all of it. You saw the Pharaoh chasing them with the chariots coming to kill them. You saw them walking on dry land. You saw them being fed with manna. You saw them being thirsty, getting water that didn't taste right, but it turned right. And then guess what? They journey again for days, and I get the complaint. I'm walking through the desert. God, I have no water. And as bad as Egypt was, guess what? We had water. Maybe I got some lashes, but we got water. And now these people are with Moses, and he's at his wit's end. He's had enough. And listen to Moses' cry. He said, what? And I don't know if you have gotten there. What have I done? God, what did I do that you put the burden of these people on me? I cannot carry all these people by myself. The burden is too heavy. If this is how you are going to treat me, God, if this is how you're going to treat me, listen, man, just put me to death. Have you been there? Have you been there? Just put me to death right now. If I have found favor in your eyes, and do not let me face my own ruin. Now, I wouldn't suggest that Moses just vented. We all, when we're going through the line between get to vent, we get to either vent or pray. He's not just venting because it's been over time. Guess what? This has been something that has been built up. Right? Remember we started in Genesis. Yeah. All the way to Exodus, right? Yeah. This is built up. Moses is frustrated. God, if this is how you're going to treat me with these people, ungrateful, complaining, whining. Hello, Calvary. Yeah. I don't know what kind of prayer Pastor Henry prayed, but amen. We have to be able to be real, unfiltered before God. That's what Moses is being. Unrestrained in his appeal to God. And sometimes we treat God as if God is so far that we really can't talk to him. When he is a God that is right here, right now. That's the God we serve. We can always call upon him. But I want to tell you this morning that the land between is breeding ground for a meltdown. It's breeding ground for a meltdown. You're going through and you don't understand. Why am I going through this? Why am I suffering? Why am I hurting? That's your land between. You can either choose to melt down, or you can say, no, God, I don't understand this, but I'm going to just trust you. I love the way God does things in the Bible. He uses history. He doesn't just come and say, hey, I'm God. No, I am the God of. Just in case you don't know who I am, let me give you a little lesson. I am the God of Abraham. And guess what? If you didn't think I was good as Abraham, guess what? I am the God of, and I am the God of, and you begin to list pretty much what he has done in his faithfulness to generations that are going through the land between, that they will know that, listen, as you are going through, you have a God that has been faithful. Amen? We have a God that has been faithful. And the question for us is, will we trust God in our land between? Will we trust God even though we don't understand the land between? Will we trust God there? There's so many different land betweens. You can name them for yourself. And if you are not in the land between, then I don't know where you are, because we are somewhere trying to get somewhere. Yes. Amen? We're all trying to get somewhere. So you are in somewhere, some land. Maybe it's further land, and that's great. But there are people who are going through land that they don't even understand. God, will I make it through Amen?
Amen.
So the land between is fertile or breeding ground for a meltdown. Take for instance Elijah. Oh my goodness, let me start with this guy. Elijah. I don't know if you can get any higher in ministry than this. You go and you call on the great God to come down and pretty much destroy the worship, the prophets and all the false prophets and all that they were doing. And God, you pray, listen man, you pray, and the God that you pray to, fire comes down and consumes everything. On top of that, guess what? You've been having famine for a while. Guess what? That same God caused it to rain. The highest peak in your ministry. And after that, he gets wind. Jezebel is trying to kill you. And he runs from a woman. And it's not to say that. Amen. But you get what I'm saying? He is at the highest, the most powerful God. Would take him so high, yet he would get so low, running for his life. Which is telling me that, guess what? That God, that all-powerful God, is not sufficient enough to take care of me. And so is someone say, I'm running for my life? Is that, if anybody asked you? He wasn't sanctified at all. He was running for his life. So my first point is that the land between is breeding ground for a meltdown. The second point is the land between, in the land between, the battle chooses you. He didn't choose to have no competition with Jezebel. I mean, in some ways, yes, you kind of kill her prophets. So, yeah. But he runs to hide and find himself under a tree, running so hard. I don't know if you guys know, there is in fitness aerobic and there is anaerobic. He did an anaerobic workout. You ever run, you ever go jogging and realize, no, I'm fine just jogging. This is nothing. Until I say, the train is coming, you got 30 seconds to get to the train, and you dash for the train, and you get there, you can't breathe. That's an anaerobic workout, okay? In other words, an aerobic workout is you are steady climbing. Steady climbing means you can get it back. But an anaerobic, you just hop right up, hop right. We want to come down, but you can't. Right? But in aerobic, you run and it will just come and settle back. But in anaerobic, you are constant. Yeah. That's what he had. To the point where he can't breathe, he can't, and he just falls asleep. The battle chooses you. Hey, Blue, and I'm going to choose these guys' battle for them. Stephanie, what do you think? 5 minutes, 7 minutes? What do you think? Should be nice with them? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, I'll say this. I asked Blue, I asked Rashane, I asked Tantan, but I'll make it this way. The winner of this battle, because your battle is going to choose you right now. The winner gets $50. Is there any takers? The winner gets $50. Let's go. I need 4 to 5 people. You don't know what the battle is, that's the problem. But Brianna, I see you, but listen up. Listen up. The land between is here, and you gotta get to the $50, okay? This is it right here, okay? I see you, Brianna. You trying to go buy you something easy. Let's go, okay? Come on, Blue. it is this morning, I want to say to you that the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac and Jacob is here saying, I have been very faithful to you. You know that I do not change. You know that I've always been the same God. As you are journeying this morning, will you trust me? It's the underlying theme of the land between. Will you just trust me? If Stephanie asked you the other day to fall, when she did the illustration, for you to fall, you know I'm behind you. It's okay to fall. Maybe I will let you drop. But not God. He's always there. And I don't think I won't make you fall intentionally. But maybe when I'm trying to catch you, my back gives out. I'm just saying things happen. But now with God, I am human. And so if you feel like, you know what, you're at the end where you feel like, I am just not enough, I'm just not good enough like these greats of the Bible, I want to remind you, you are in such good company. You can be honest with God this morning. God, I don't understand this space. I don't even like this space. I didn't ask for this space. But now that I'm in this space, Lord, help me to trust you. I don't know where you are this morning, but if you are here and you are struggling with that trust word, God didn't come through the way you thought it was going to come through. I want to offer you one more chance to trust him. You have tried everything. You have tried everything. I want to invite you to try Jesus. You may be here this morning. You don't even know who this Jesus I'm talking about. I want to let you know that he's a God that will never leave you or forsake you. Elijah, we all thought was going to get a big scolding from God, didn't we? Yes. Instead, God comes and he feeds him. Gives him water to quench his thirst. Take care of your very need. Like I said, God in the land between, God will take care of you.